Hello, everybody. This is Life Unscrpted, episode number 12. Yes, Sirski. I'm your host, Ron. We here with Zany and with
Duratio.
And we got a special guest today. You know what I'm saying? He ain't going to introduce himself yet because I got an intro. This time it's a little bit more thought up because we had to run it back. Replay like we fed you up. You know what I'm saying? But the introduction for him is, I had to say, I knew him my whole life down there. And one thing that stood out to me, there's a couple things. First one is, he is an endurance warrior. I remember back when we was both playing football and my dad used to do the Saturday trainings. This man endurance was S+++. I remember it was insane how he just would take off. I couldn't catch it. And mind you, I would try. He would be gone. He would be so gone. Like we used to run the stadium, sprint up the hill, do the bleachers, run down and go around, and he was gone. Like literally, he was an endurance warrior. I don't know how he did it. I'm gonna ask him after this, but that's one part of the intro. The second part, he a genius. You know what I'm saying? He real smart. Like that's one thing I really noticed. He was real smart. You know what I'm saying? Also on that, he funny too. He a comedian at the same time. So he got all them characteristics: physical, mental, soulful. You know what I'm saying? So he can introduce his name now. Anything else you want to say?
What's going on, y'all? I'm Devin, aka Pharaoh, aka your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber. Jack of all trades, like he said, man. Like I try to do it all. So kicking it today with Life Unscrpted.
Facts.
Chilling.
Now let me ask you this: we're rolling that first topic, and if y'all hear some cutting in the backyard, we got a chef that's preparing food for us. Y'all already know how we do it over here.
You're leaving that first intro part in. You leaving that in.
They not editors. I got the last say. Oh, so okay. we gonna see about it. I was writing a book when I was like a high schooler, and I was getting like, they was speaking about my grammar and things of that nature. So I stopped writing the book. So I was getting views and everything.
Is this still happening to you?
Yes, bruh.
But it pushes you to stop doing things?
It pushes me to conform. You know what I mean?
Pretty much, conform. Like, I know what it means. But I can't.
Basically do what the group does.
Yeah.
It pushes me like to conform and like, you know what I'm saying? Because I actually had an example. I wasn't gonna talk about it in this podcast, but since we're here, I might as well bring it up. I might as well.
Do you think it goes back to like your intentions, or is it just?
That's just me.
Why did it stop you?
Or is it just like insurmountable goals? Like, what do you think it is?
Nah, it's just like
because I have noticed that is a big thing. Like people telling you things, like it's a big thing for you.
Yeah, it is.
And I don't know why.
I don't know why. But say using different words, telling me different, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that was not a very descriptive way of saying it to me. What did you mean by that?
You lost a whole relationship over words. A big relationship. That's what I'm saying. I don't take people's words to heart. I don't know if it's because it's just how I grew up or what it is. I don't take people's words to heart. I don't know. Completely.
No, that's real life. That's.
I kind of be like, all right, you voiced your opinion. I don't care about your opinion. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. You know
what if it's like a genuine critique to you? Like they're not.
You gotta take. Yeah. If it's not disrespect, if they come at me respectfully. Yeah, like it's a constructive criticism. Yeah. You gotta learn how to take constructive criticism. But if it's not constructive criticism, they hating. Like, you suck. Your videos are trash. Yeah. I don't want to hear that shit. Okay, and you're not making videos.
I wasn't able to differentiate that. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't able to differentiate. My sarcasm is very low. I'm not like a very sarcastic person, and I don't know when people's being sarcastic. I'm very serious, and I take things to heart. So when people would say things about me, I wasn't able to tell if they was joking or not. That's why remember the roast battles, I took it so offensive, so I couldn't tell where it came from. I couldn't differentiate.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it.
So it's difficult for me. That's the thing for me. I'm not very I'm goofy, but I'm not like really.
Not like a roast. I know what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Like roasting goofy.
I'm just a goofy, happy person. I'm happy, so I'll be a little funny and stuff. But when it's serious, I had to learn how to differentiate that though. Did you have to deal with that?
I mean, I'm pretty sarcastic, but I don't know. I feel like it goes back to intentions with me. Like, like what I said had a certain intent, and if you didn't get it, you might not just be the type of audience that needs to hear it.
That's where you at now.
Yeah.
Where you at beforehand? Because that's what I'm talking about more so like the beginning. So I'm there now. I still get pulled into it. Like sometimes like I'll get in the slumber, like, oh my God, I gotta like kind of cut myself off and be in a dark room or something to get my thoughts back right.
In the beginning, I would say just like certain things people would say would affect me a little bit more. It would have more pull, but it still wouldn't stop me from doing what I wanted to do. Like it was just like it was more of a fork in the road than anything, and it was just like, oh, do they not like it? It didn't make me reflect on the content, more so on me. Like, do these people not like me? Am I not relatable? But you know, as I've kind of kept going, it's like there's gonna be people that like you, you know, and people that hate you, and you just gotta find a group of people that really like you.
See, I was so far down the path. He halfway there, bruh. What people thought about me would stop me from doing things I wanted.
That's all I'm about to say. Like, you can't let that, like,
I'm
gonna do what I want no matter what.
Yeah, then we're talking to the people who watching. It's not me now.
Yeah.
Junior year, I broke out that shit. I remember I was so opinionated on a group. I wouldn't tell the group who I really liked, like woman-wise, and who thought I was attractive because I didn't know how they would feel about it. So I just agree with what they thought was attractive. Like, oh yeah, she cool. Like, it wasn't until junior year, bro. Like when I went out with what's her name? That was a huge thing for me, bro. Cause she wasn't the group ain't really, you know what I'm saying? That was a huge step for me.
That's crazy.
Like I was
never like care about nobody's opinion like that.
Yeah. Was it a problem just people going against your opinion, or like having to defend yours, or like where do you think that came from? Like, do you not like defending your opinion, especially if you're going against the majority?
Or you just care about people's opinion of you, how they look at you?
That the second one, and not being an outcast, not being like estranged and looked at, critiqued. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I didn't want to be critiqued, like, oh, but like, you know what I'm saying?
For instance, like, say you would have 12 out of 30.
But right. I like that 12 out of 30.
For example, you like that 12 out of 30.
Yeah, I like that 12 out of 30.
You want to be with that 12 out of 30 because other people be like,
at that
why
time,
is he with her?
At that you keep pointing at me like it's now. At that time.
I know, I'm just.
Yeah, at that time, yes, for sure. Yeah, I would not, even though I liked her like really a lot, I would not because of the group.
Yeah. So you put off what you wanted to appease
everybody else.
Yeah. And it wasn't really appeasing because it wasn't that serious.
It wasn't that nobody cared.
Yeah.
Like, nobody cared. You was just overthinking about it.
Yeah, I was overthinking it. Yeah. And I didn't know how they would think about it. So I always would stop. Like, I don't know how they're going to think. So I'm just going, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I used to lock up. Like, bro, I used to get nonchalant. I used to get super. That's crazy. Like, that was a real obstacle for me. And I got over it. So I'm not like that now. I do what I want. But speaking of, it happened recently.
What?
That right there. I went to the gym.
Listen.
Like, it's still, like, these obstacles are still in my life. It's crazy. At 24 years old, I went to the gym. I was with Shaq. I was with your brother, Nisa. I was gonna say names. Shaq, Nisa, BJ. It was this chick over there, and I was like, dang, I like her. I don't know what they're gonna think if I go over there and talk to her. Like, what type of words they gonna say? Like, cause she ain't all that either though. Yeah. But I liked her. So I was thinking in my head, I wasn't gonna do it.
You should have been like, you was probably thinking, where Dorisha at? I know, I would have asked him.
Yeah, nah, bro, I would have, you know what I'm saying? And I had to like shake off, like, bro, fuck it, bro, just fuck it. Just fuck it. Yeah, and I just fuck it and go do it. And I ended up doing it. I wasn't gonna let myself stop at that. But that was a real thing though.
Does this create more cons or pros in your life?
Cons.
Okay. 100%. Y'all hear this, right?
It's 100%.
Don't listen to nothing nobody gotta say. Simple as that.
When it comes to opinions that you desire.
Yes, 100%. Listen to... That's not true always. I can't say
it's
that.
like you said, constructive criticism.
Yeah, take constructive criticism.
Let me switch it there, because you didn't hear what I got.
Sorry, go ahead.
Outfits. If you rock with this outfit and you ask them, like, why are you asking?
Why are you asking anybody?
No, I'm talking more so in that sense, like, where it's completely subjective.
I know what you're saying. Yeah.
Like, how a girl look, that's completely subjective. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You may be unsure, like, is she? Like, oh, no, is she my type? So then you'll ask, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how you think about her? And if they say, yeah, it's more of a green, which is kind of crazy.
It shouldn't be like that though. It should be based solely on your opinion.
But we're group nature, like you said, extroverts is more than that.
Yeah, 100%.
How you think about that?
Now, sorry, this kind of go back on the extrovert introvert thing. You remember it said introverts and extroverts usually don't get along much. Ain't that kind of crazy?
That's been me my whole life. I've been getting around along with opposite people my whole life. I've just been that much of a people person.
I guess me too.
Introverts hate it when extroverts try to get them out of their shell.
Yep.
I hate it.
Yep.
So much. This nigga does it all the time.
Yeah, I do. I do. But I had to learn how to work around it too, because I do it right. This is. Have you ever did that before?
What?
Like try to get an introvert out their shell?
I mean, not in a way that's like pushing them to go and do it because I think they need to or that there's something wrong with them, but just because like I feel like you're missing out on certain opportunities by being a recluse.
Facts, and that's why I do it.
Mm-hmm.
The way I was doing it could have been done differently and got the same result. So you must realize when you are hitting your head against the wall, but you keep hitting your head against the wall because you want to get what's behind the wall, maybe you should use your fist. Basically noticing, and this is going to come from an example with the ratio. He knows exactly what I'm talking about, huh?
What you talking about?
Oh, he don't know what I'm talking about. So at the club, it was this baddie, or she was cool. I give her like a 17 minimum. The red hair chick at the club. Yes. So she was right there, and he liked her, and I knew he liked her, and she had a friend. And he just was not trying to talk to her. Me not realizing that I'm hitting my head and I could switch up tactics. I was like, bro, just talk to her, bro, just talk to her, just talk to her. I kept saying, talk to her, push her to talk to her. Instead, what I usually do is, or what I would have did now, looking at it and knowing I'm more fluid, like on some water, I would have just went to the group of girls and introduced myself and then brought them over. Cause that's how I do it. That's how I do it.
100% would have worked. I ain't have enough drink in me, y'all. I'm sorry.
That's real, you know what I'm saying? That's like, but that would have got me the goal. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, because I could have just went over there and introduced myself and then I would have brought them over because I do that all the time.
Yeah.
Like, we do that all the time.
Yeah. It happens all the time. It actually ended up happening after that.
Yeah. But you didn't walk up on her? Or she walked up on us?
I walked up on her.
Yeah, I thought you walked up on her. But you knew her, though.
Yeah, I did know her.
Do you be going outside to the club?
I don't go to the club, but like, I be on campus. I be seeing fine shit all the time.
What school you go to?
Stan State.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. They got them out there.
All right, y'all. We out of here. Episode 12. Like and subscribe. Y'all fuck with the content. We here with a special guest. You can shout your stuff out.
It's Pharaoh on YouTube. I'm going to spell it for you. UHHPHARO. And that's all my socials, too.
So, we're going to have it at the end. I'm going to show y'all the pages and stuff so y'all can really see it. And that's it. We out. Peace.
Peace out, y'all.